So having said something on the nature of revelation and the nature of God himself, namely defining who God is and how he's revealed himself to us, now we ask, what is he up to? What is this God up to? What has he purposed to do? What has he decided to do? And that's the next question, which are, what are God's decrees? What are the decrees of God? And they're this. The decrees of God are his eternal purpose. Okay, so it's his intention, his divine intention from eternity past. The decrees of God are his eternal purpose according to the counsel of his will, so nobody else gets to come in and tell him what to do. He asks nobody else for advice. No one is his counselor. No one comes to him and says, "What doest thou?" The decrees of God are his eternal purpose according to the counsel of his will, whereby for his own glory. So this is his purpose in what he does and this is his purpose, to glorify himself. Now let me say a word on that. If you or I were to glorify ourselves, we would be accused of vanity, and that would be sin. Why? Because we are not worthy to be glorified of ourselves. But God, being such a being as whom none greater can be conceived, for him to exalt himself is doing what is right, what is good. God, as being the most glorious, most beautiful, most good, most true, most holy, most wise being, for him to exalt himself is the best thing that he could possibly do for any of us. Okay, so the decrees of God are his eternal purpose according to the counsel of his will, whereby, for his own glory, he hath foreordained whatsoever comes to pass. So it's God's plan from all eternity to glorify himself. God's purpose from all eternity to glorify himself. Those are his decrees. These are seen and known to us in creation and providence. So, how does God execute his decree? That is, how does God execute his purpose to glorify himself in whatever comes to pass? That's the topic for the next question. So, I hope to see you there. Have a good one.